Hey guys, Jess from Stark Skincare here. Welcome back to my channel. I haven't actually recorded since the end of February, so I'm all like rusty feeling right now. Plus I've had to start over this video 3 times for technical difficulties. So actually this is the 3rd time. So 3rd time's a charm, hopefully, and I will have this as my fresh new video for you, and it's just a life update basically. I did like a mini poll a couple weeks ago just saying what do you guys want me to film next, and can you see my cat? That's so weird. It looks like he just disappeared into like whiteness. Oh, there he's reappearing. Doing some yoga. Nice. So there's a curtain here and just like a lot of light if you're wondering what's going on. So yeah, so basically it's spring here finally, and it feels so good. It feels like winter never happened. It feels like I never had seasonal affective disorder. It feels like I didn't just have like the worst depression of my life. So I guess that's good. I'm definitely out of the woods now with the way that I was feeling all winter, I hope. So yeah, so like I get seasonal affectiveness disorder, I have anxiety, I have depression, or I get depressed. I don't know how to like, I don't know how to like, you know, qualify all of these things or quantify these things, but I'm on antidepressants, and I do self-medicate, and it's definitely something that I struggle with every single day, but some days are a lot better than others. Spring makes all the difference. So yeah, I'm actually using my side light as my extra lighting for today, since I'm sitting at my desk, so it's like a really weird, sorry about the background today, but so what's new? Let's do like some like fun frivolous things first. Okay, so this is like a little bit, it's a big thing, but I got a bunch of new makeup. So I have a buddy in the industry, and I have no idea if they would want me to like mention who they are, like reveal their identity, but yeah, no, like, so I've got some friends in the industry, and she sent me like a whole bunch of green makeup that she wasn't able to use, or just like extras, like doubles, because, you know, brands send her a ton of stuff, and I'm just like, was not enjoying the makeup that I was using, and she's like, oh, I'll just send you some stuff, and she did, and it was like Christmas, and let me tell you, it felt amazing, just because I've definitely been buying a lot of stuff this winter, unfortunately. Like, I try not to be an over consumerist, but with depression it can be really hard, and so it was really fun getting all this stuff from her, because it was guilt-free in terms of it wasn't like it would have cost a lot of money to get all this makeup. Didn't cost me anything, and it's like recycling. She was like, thank you for taking this off my hands, and I was like, no, thank you. So I have like basically a bunch of new makeup to review and to do get ready with me's with. I'm really excited about that. I'd found that my Benefit Boing concealer, and I think concealer might be my favorite makeup thing, which is so weird, but my Benefit Boing, which was the concealer that I had been loving for a while, I actually found out that it was making me break out where I was using it. So I started getting like milia here, and then just all kinds of problems around my nose and around my mouth, and I actually had like, I still have the scars, but another reason why I was like feeling kind of shy about recording is that my skin was really bad. And then part of me was like, oh, I should just show up, because, you know, we all get skin problems sometimes, and there's nothing to be ashamed of, but it added like I don't know, just like an extra layer of just feeling uncomfortable in my skin and feeling uncomfortable recording. Cause yeah, I don't know, like when you're really like, remember that I was grieving and I go through depression. It just felt too raw and vulnerable to be on camera. So especially just the way that I show up, you know, it's very unfiltered. Anywho, did I mention that Azahar, so Azahar is my vitamin C priming balm, is like pretty much ready to go. I just haven't actually made up the batch, like my initial batch to send out to my warehouses to actually sell. And I just find like the weeks have been flying by. I'm the liquidator of my mom's estate, and so it's a lot of work. It's like a full-time job. And it's like bank meetings every week, stuff like that. And it's just taking up a lot of my time. Plus, you know, we homeschool. It's just like a lot of stuff is going on. And now I'm a sports mom. So like my son had never been enrolled in any sports, but he now does rugby. So we're like a rugby family now. And he just learned how to bike without his training wheels this week. So like he's biking, like he's a biking maniac. And so I'm going to be buying a bike so that we can go on family bike rides and just really trying to prioritize, doing outdoorsy family stuff for the next little while as well. So I don't know, it's like I was really productive for a bit and now it's kind of slowing down, and there's always you know, like a season to these things and like sort of a natural movement and a flux. But as a business owner, you have to sort of be consistent and keep doing things. And I realize like I've been so inconsistent with Instagram and with YouTube, and like forget Twitter and Facebook. I never do that stuff anymore. And you know, these platforms, like they kind of punish you. Like they, you stop being seen by your followers, you get a lot less followers, like you lose engagement even when you do post, so it kind of sucks. But I did notice that well, pretty hard not to notice, but like my videos on the curly girl method have been like trending, like at least as much as like one of my videos trend. So like I think like one of them has like 6,000 views, which is a lot for me. So if you're one of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, so my name is Jess, and I create luxury organic skincare products. I shouldn't just say organic, they're natural, but like actually natural. And hair care more and more. And so hair care has been on my mind a lot because clearly this curly girl thing, whether or not you follow the actual curly girl method or you just want to start wearing your hair natural, whatever that may be for you, is a trend that's not going anywhere. And by the way, I feel compelled to say thank you so much to women of color for you know, just really leading the way when it comes to natural hair movement. Obviously, like there's so many Black-owned businesses who create amazing hair care. Doesn't always work for wavy hair because generally speaking, like the curlier your hair is, the more moisture it needs, and it can really take a lot of butters and stuff that like wavy hair can't really take. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you to women of color, specifically the Black community, who have really just like led the way with natural hair, because it's made a lot of us with like clearly not like curly hair, but like with textured hair, just become really curious about what's under there and what you know, what our hair can look like without using heat tools. I think for Black women, it was like constantly using chemicals that they were just like, hell no, I don't want to do this anymore. And I think that's like sort of the aha moment for a lot of women. But, you know, for a lot of, I guess, white women or just like women who don't have super curly hair, although I think most people have a lot more texture than they think, because just like so many cultures and backgrounds actually naturally have curly hair, and people are just so like mixed now that pretty much all have some kind of texture. Yeah, and it's just made us curious about, you know, ditching the hot tools and embracing what we have and taking really good care of our hair. So thank you so much. And speaking of ditching hot tools, if you live around Dallas and you got nothing to do on May 4th and you have wavy, curly, kinky, coily hair, and you want to hang out with a bunch of other wavy, kinky, curly, coily haired people, then you should come to the Mitchel School in Dallas. I think it's like in like I forget what the neighborhood's called, but it's somewhere in Dallas, like I think kind of like northwest. I don't know, I gotta check the map again. But I'm going to Dallas I'm flying in May 2nd. I'm I'm going to this meetup that's beyond a meetup at this point. It's a conference put on by my girl Allison, real life curly girl. She just decided to like throw this big event, and it's gonna be epic. There's gonna be all kinds of great speakers showing up, like brand owners or the owners of Mop Top, just off the top of my head, and Atoya Bass, or Bass, I think is how she pronounces her last name, who is like an amazing curly hair stylist, and she's got wavy hair, and she's gonna be there. So I feel like for a lot of us wavies, like we're gonna learn a lot about how to deal with our annoyingly silky hair that just doesn't want to keep a hold, and so it's gonna be fun. And I am still working on my hairline, and I feel like I'm gonna gather a lot of information there about you know, sort of like what people need and what people want, and I'm gonna go there and listen. I'm gonna go there and also have some people try out my hair serum. So I've been busy, you guys. So I'm preparing for that, which is like just in a couple of weeks. And yeah, also have like all my pets to constantly deal with. My lizard is out of hibernation, and she's like full of beans, I swear. She's like, it's like a different animal altogether. Shout out to this lipstick. This is my new Perfect Nude, which I got in that like shipment of green makeup. It's the Ilia Madame Mina lipstick, and it's gorge. Let me show you guys. Like, look at that. I don't know, that's not really coming up as the color. Let me just give you guys a little swatch. Why is this so dark? It's not the sunset. Okay, well, that's just bizarre. Okay, whatever. Why am I in the dark? What is even going on with the light right now? Anyways, this is my favorite nude lipstick. This and like, it's kind of like Chai from Bite Beauty. It's like that kind of, I don't know, what color is that? Plum? No. Mauve? Mauve? It doesn't look the same I find on camera as it does on my hand. Anywho, that's my little mini update right now. Hope you guys are doing really well. I will come back with more curly girl stuff, more skin stuff, more stuff. I really miss you guys, and I hope you're doing well. Bye!